welcome to Bottoms Down, Chair Yoga for Everyone. I'm Carol and I'm glad you joined us today. So we hope you're enjoying our new format with some of the longer and shorter classes. We've added some new sections to the Bottoms Down YouTube channel homepage to make it easier to find classes, so by length or by purpose or by body area. So be sure and check it out. And if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. Don't forget it's free and we'd love to hear from you. So leave me a comment. So in today's practice, we're going to explore some poses to get that body moving and engage your body's natural fat-burning capability. You'll only need your chair for today's class, and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start by sitting up nice and tall in our chair. We're going to move forward just a little bit so that we're not leaning back, all right? So the minute you begin to move forward and lift your heart, you begin to feel your belly engage, right? So we're pulling that belly button into the spine. We're feeling that activation through the center of the body. Next, we're going to think about having both of our feet equally weighted on the floor, okay? So think about you've got your 4 pressure points and really think about having those 4 points on the floor. Next, we're going to think about our sits bone. So make sure you're equally weighted on the chair, that you're not leaning one way or the other. All right, let's take those shoulders, pull them down out of our ears, place our hands lightly on our thighs, close your eyes, and breathe. Just a few moments here, focusing in on that breath, just your natural inhalation and exhalation. Begin to elongate that breath, inhaling a little more deeply, exhaling a little more completely. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your intentions for today's practice. Focus in on what you want to accomplish. One more breath here. Bring your hands back down to your thighs and open your eyes. How's that feel? Good? All right, let's just do a nice little shrug of those shoulders, and then we're just going to let them fall. Let's do that again. Shrug those shoulders up into the ears and let them fall. One more time. Shrug it up and just let it fall. And roll those shoulders. All right, and let's reverse that. Nice. Let's just drop our right ear towards our right shoulder and just feel a little stretch there in that neck. And drop your chin towards your chest, looking down at your lap, feeling a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Left ear to left shoulder, just feel that stretch. I love this one. All right, let's look up. Now I'm just going to look over that shoulder here. Go ahead and look center, and let's look over the other shoulder. Just gentle, right? Warming things up a little bit. Let's look center and release. All right, we're going to move into a cat and a cow. We're going to place our hands lightly on our thighs, pull that belly button into the spine, tuck your chin, look down at your belly button, and round those shoulders and feel that stretch. All right, one more breath here. Now we're going to lift up, turn those thumbs to the back wall into your cow pose. Oh yeah. Let's do that again. Round it down into your cat pose. Looking down at your lap. Lift it up into your cow pose. One more time here. Round it down into cat. Lift it up into cow. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind your back. Feel that opening in the heart. One more breath. And release. Very, very good. Okay, we're going to move to mountain pose. So we're going to start in mountain. Take those fingers wide if that works for you. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Now we're going to take those hands up to the ceiling. All right. Stretch it up. Try to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. Belly is tight. We're going to place our palms together. Interlace your fingers. Point your finger up to the ceiling. And we're going to lean that mountain. Now, as you're leaning your mountain, you want to keep this opposite hip down, right? So really concentrate on keeping this hip down as we're leaning. Let's come up, and we're going to go the other way. Oh, yeah. That should feel really good. Let's come up. Let's do that again. Down we go. Lifting it up. Other side. Oh, yeah. All the way up. Bring those hands all the way around. Place them in your lap and just breathe. All right. Let's grab a sip of water. Okay, we're going to start in a warrior one. So we're going to take our knee and bring it wide, right? So we've got that inner thigh stretching happening. So we're going to let this knee fall down towards the floor. All right? Hands to heart. Now this is one version of a warrior one. The other version is you can have your hands extended, which is fine, but I encourage you to have hands at heart first until you feel like you've got the bottom part of your body set. Then you can add those arms if you want to. I'm going to stick with my hands at heart because I want to. It's okay, right? Okay, so now from here, we're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to move from our warrior one to a warrior two. So I guess actually hands in the air is going to make it a little bit easier. And then we're going to windmill around and we're going to extend this leg long. We'll be up on that side of that foot. This knee is angled towards the second toe of this foot. Warrior two. Now we're going to flip this palm up and back and reverse our warrior. Come back to a warrior two. So we're going to move from warrior two to a crescent lunge. This leg is going to stay extended. This hand is going to come down and around, and we're going to be up on those back toes in a crescent lunge, okay? So all I did is I turned from here in a warrior two up onto those toes as I came into my crescent lunge, okay? We're going to take a deep breath here, and we're going to move back to that warrior two. We're going to reverse our warrior up and back. Back to warrior two, and release, okay? Just take a moment. I'm going to do the other side. And then our add-ons are going to be all part of that whole crescent lunge. So I just want to just to flow into it first, and then we will add into that crescent lunge. So let's do the other side. So this leg is going to extend out. Remember, we want to be up on the edge of that foot. This knee is open to the second toe. We're feeling a pretty good stretch on that inner thigh here. Bring those arms out into that warrior two. Oh, you know what? I was going to start on warrior one, wasn't I? Okay, let's come back to center. It's okay. Not that it really matters, but I guess if we did it one way on one side, then let's do it that way on the other side. So let's take that knee and let's open it up nice and wide. Okay, then we're going to drop this knee down, and there's our warrior one. Okay, you feel that? So that knee is straight down, bring your hands to your heart. So here we are in our warrior one pose. You can bring those hands up to the ceiling, shoulders are down, belly is tight. All right? Now we're going to take this hand and we're going to windmill it around to our warrior two. Now we're in warrior two. So as I mentioned a minute ago, we want to be up on that side of that foot, right? This knee is in alignment with these toes, right? So don't have that knee folded in, super important. Ribs are center, squeeze the muscles against the bones in those arms. Let's reverse our warrior up and back. All right, now we're going to come back to warrior two. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this right hand and we're going to windmill it down and around. And now I'm up on those back toes, right? So I'm in a crescent lunge. Belly is tight. One more breath. Come back to that warrior two and release it. Okay, how's everybody feeling? So we're going to do that again, that same vinyasa, but then in our crescent lunge, we're going to add some things on. All right, so first of all, let's get to our warrior one. Open that knee wide, let this knee fall down towards the floor. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale, move to that warrior two. Inhale here, inhale here, flip that palm up and back. Back to your warrior two. Okay, are we ready? We're going to move to that crescent lunge. All right, so I'm on those back toes. My hands are up to the ceiling. Let's everybody reach down and grab your chair just for a moment. Now, what we're going to do, actually, you know what? Let's bring our hands to heart and let's come to goalpost arms first. We're going to squeeze our shoulder blades behind our back. We're going to look up towards the ceiling. All right, one more breath here. Now, we're going to bring our hands back to heart. Let's everybody grab our chair first. We're going to take this back knee and we're going to bring it up and then we're going to bring that foot back. We're going to lift that knee up. We're going to bring that knee back. We're going to press it up. Back we go. Lift it up. Press it back. Bring your hands back to your heart. Goalpost arms. Squeeze. Look up at the ceiling. One more breath and release it. Whew, how does that feel? Yeah, that's pretty challenging, isn't it? Lifting that foot up like that, that's a challenge. You got to hold on to that chair. All right, let's do the other side. So we're going to take that knee and open it up nice and wide. Let this knee fall down towards the floor. Back to that warrior one, right? We've done this a few times now. We should kind of have an idea of where we're headed. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the ceiling. All right, are we ready? We're going to take our right hand, windmill it around into that warrior two. Let's flip that palm up and back. Oh yeah, back to our warrior two. Now this hand is just going to kind of windmill down and around and we're going to be in that crescent lunge. So I'm up on those back toes, getting a pretty good stretch right here, right? Goalpost arms, let's squeeze the shoulder blades behind our back and look up at the ceiling. One more breath. Bring those hands back up. Let's do that one more time. Goalpost arms, squeeze. Put the hands on the chair. Ready? We're going to bring that back knee up and back. Bring it up and back. Bring it up and back. One more. Bring it up and back and release. Okay. Whew. So, next thing we're going to do the same thing, but this time when we lift our foot up and back, we're going to see if we can do it with hands at heart or goalpost arms. All right, warrior one. Ready? Drop that knee down. Hands to heart. Inhale here, hands to the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale, move to your warrior two. Inhale here, flip that palm up and back. Back to your warrior two. Take that left hand down and around. We're going to move into that crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your heart. Goalpost arms. Open, look up at the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back. Bring your hands back to your heart. Here we go. Are we ready? Lift, press it back. Lift that knee up, press it back. Lift that knee up. Can you do goalpost arms instead? One more. Lift it up, press it back. Squeeze. One more breath. Bring your hands down. Face forward. Other side. Here we go. We're not stopping, are we? Open it up. Warrior one. Let that knee fall down. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Hands to the ceiling. Oh my goodness. Ready? Here we go. Warrior two. My heart rate is up. Is yours? Flip that palm up and back. You're doing great. You're doing so good. Back to that warrior two. All right, are we ready? Right hand is going to come down and around to that crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your heart. Open to goalpost arms. Look up at the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back. Bring your hands to your heart. Are we ready? Lift. Press it back. Maybe you go to GoHPO arms. Press it back. Maybe you stay hands at heart. Press it back. One more. Lift it up. Press it back. Everybody, GoHPO arms. Squeeze. Look up at the ceiling. Bring your hands to your heart. Face forward and release. How does that feel? Yeah? Heart rate up a little? My heart rate's up. All right, let's grab a sip of water. All right, we're going to come to standing to the right side of our chair. You're going to face your chair, and we're going to come into a tabletop position. So remember that we want to keep our belly nice and tight, belly button to spine. We're going to hinge forward, all right? Put one hand in the chair and put the other hand in the chair. All right. Now, I'm going to move back just a little. I moved my feet back just a little bit so that I have a nice, I just could feel that I needed to move those feet back a little. All right, we're going to start in a cat and a cow. Okay, we've done this one before. So we're simply going to drop our belly, lift our heart, and lift our hips. And then we're going to pull our belly button to our spine and round your shoulders, tuck the chin, and let the head fall, right? Let's do that again. Drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the hips, belly button to spine, round the shoulders, tuck the chin. One more time. Lift it up, cow pose. Come back down into your cat, rounding shoulders, looking at your belly button. One more breath. Come back to that neutral spine. Come up and take a little break. Okay. All right. Everybody feeling good? So remember, in your tabletop position, if you prefer that if this is being on your wrist is too much, you can come up onto this fist, keep your wrist at straight, and just be up on the fist, and that'll be just fine. Okay? All right. So let's everybody take one step back. Do you see? I'm like, I don't know, what am I? A step back from my chair. Okay? We're going to pull our belly button in. We're going to come forward, place one hand in the chair, other hand in the chair. My weight comes forward, okay? So my weight isn't back, right? My weight comes forward. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take the hand that's not next to the back of the chair, okay? So if you're on the right side of the chair, it should be your right hand is going to extend out, and then your left foot is going to extend back, okay? Your belly is tight. You're looking down at your chair. Foot is flexed, toes towards the ceiling. We're holding and we're breathing. We're going to put that hand down and put the foot down, and let's go to the other side. Extend arm and extend leg, stretching through. So we're trying to lengthen through the center of the body, trying to touch the wall in front of us with our fingertips, trying to touch the wall behind us with our flexed foot. One more breath. Put the hand down. Put the other hand down and come up and checking in. How does that feel? Okay? All right, so we're going to add on from there. So if that doesn't feel good to you, or if you want to stay up on those, stay up on your fist, that's fine. If you want to come to the back of your chair, if that feels better for you, that's another option. Okay? You've got options here. So pick which version you want to do, and we're about to add on. Are we ready? Here we go. Belly button to spine. We're going to hinge forward. Put one hand in the chair, the other hand in the chair. Bring your weight forward. Here we go. Right hand is out. Left foot is back. We're flexing that foot behind us. We're stretching through the center of the body. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to bring your elbow, your right elbow, and your left knee together. And extend. Knee to elbow. And extend. Knee to elbow, and extend. One more. Knee to elbow, extend. Now listen, take your arm, bring it out to a 90 degrees. Your foot is out at a 90 degrees. It's called awkward airplane. It is challenging. One more breath here. Bring those arms and leg back center. Put your leg down, your hand down. Roll up. How's that feel? Okay, let's do the other side. Okay, so remember, we're going to take about a step away from our chair. Belly is tight. We're going to hinge forward. Put your hands in the chair. Bring your weight forward. Okay, so now we're going to take our left hand and our right foot. Okay, so left hand and right foot. We're flexing that foot that's in the air. Hand is extended. All right, are we ready? Here we go. Knee to elbow. Extend it out. Stretch. Knee to elbow. Extend it out. Belly button to spine. Knee to elbow. Extend it out. Last one. Knee to elbow. Now extend. Press through. Bring that arm to 90 degrees. Flex the foot. Bring the foot over. Lifting that leg up as much as you can. Belly is tight. One more breath. Come back through. Put the hand down. Roll it up to standing position. Awkward airplane. Whew, that is challenging. All right. Come to the right side of your chair. Again, we're going to be facing the seat of our chair. Now, your foot, the foot that's next to the back of the chair, you want the foot to kind of underneath it so that when you bend your knee, your shin touches, okay? Now, this back foot is going to step back, and you're going to have that foot at that angle, right, that 45-degree angle. Hips are forward, bend the front knee. Okay. You got it? Hold on to the chair is fine. Kind of get everything set. Now, if you can, we're going to let go of the chair and bring our hands to our heart. Take your hands to the ceiling. We're going to move to that warrior two. That front knee should be touching the chair. Flip that palm up and back. Back to your warrior two. We're going to place this arm on the leg for a side angle pose. Press back to your warrior two. Reverse it up and back. Back to your warrior two. Back to side angle pose. Can we do that one more time, and then we're adding one more thing. Here we go. Back to your warrior two. Flip that palm up and back. Back to your warrior two. You should be feeling that front leg. It's screaming at you by now. Side angle pose. Okay, now all we're going to do is we're going to press through this front heel. We're going to lift the back leg up, grab our chair, and move into a half moon. All right? We can do this. Here we go. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, up we go. Half moon. I know, you got your chair. Hang on to it. Heart is lifted, hips are stacked. We're holding and we're breathing. One more breath. All right, bend that front knee. Let that opposite foot come down. And release. Oh my goodness, how did that feel? Can we do the other side? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. So we got that foot here so that when we bend our knee, it touches. Let's go ahead and step back with that opposite foot. 45-degree angle, hips are forward, hands at heart. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, exhale, hands to the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale. Let's move to that warrior two. Make sure that shin is touching, right? Okay, let's reverse that warrior up and back. Back to your warrior two. Move to that side angle pose. Press it up to warrior two. Reverse up and back. Back to your warrior two. Side angle pose. Oh my goodness. Are we ready? Press to warrior two. Remember, we're going to add that half moon. We got this. We got it. Flip that palm up and back. Back to your side angle pose. Okay, are we ready? All we're going to do is we're going to push through that front heel. We're going to grab the chair, lift this leg up. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Up we go into that half moon. Arm is up to the ceiling. Leg is extended. Flexed foot. We're holding and we're breathing. We're holding and we're breathing. One more breath. You're like, please let us go. Bring that leg down. Back to that warrior two. And release. I know, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. Come to the right side of your chair. Now this next series is toe taps. What we're going to do is we're going to hold on to our chair to begin with. But then as you begin to kind of get the feeling of it, if you want to play with your balance a little bit, see if you can let go of the chair some. Okay? All right. Put your weight into the chair, into the leg next to the chair. Okay? Hold on. Bring this other foot out, and we're going to lead with the heel. So we're not leading with the toe. We're going to lead with the heel, which means we're going to work a little bit of that inner thigh. Okay? Belly is tight. Shoulders are down. We're just going to breathe normally. Here we go. And tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Tap, 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 tap. And we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the side. Here we go. Now, what's happening? Outer thigh, we're working it, aren't we? Do you want to let go of the chair? See if you can do it without holding on. Belly tight. Tap, tap, tap. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the back. Now, to the back. Here, keep going. Don't stop. Notice what's happening. It's glute work, right? Glute, 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 glute. Don't bend. We're not bending the, nothing in the upper body is moving. The only thing working is this leg. Hamstring and glute, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the side, 4, 3, 2 to the front, 4, 3, 2 to the side, 4, 3, 2 to the back, 4, 3, 2 to the side, 4, 3, 2 to the front, 2, side 2, back 2, side 2, front, side, back, side, and release. Whew, how does that feel? My heart's up. Standing glute is tired, right? So move around a little bit. Let's do the other side. Okay, so here we go. Our weight is in that standing leg, right? Standing knee is soft, so we don't have a, like a locked knee. And we're just leading with that inner thigh. Tap, tap, tap. Keep going. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, keep going. Let go of the chair if you can. I know, belly is tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the side. Keep going. Now, I don't know if you noticed what I just did. I just bent my standing knee a little bit more. My belly is tight. I'm going to do this series without holding on. Working balance. Tap, 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 tap. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the back. Now remember, tap, 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 tap. In the back, the upper body is not moving, right? It's all glute and hamstring work. Tap, 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 tap. Belly is tight, working that balance. We've got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the side. 3, 2, 1 to the front. 8, 2, 1 to the side. 4, 3, 2 to the back. 4, 3, 2 to the side. 4, 3, 2 to the front. 3, 2 to the side. 2, back 2, side 2, front, side, back, side, and release. I don't know about you, but that one's even harder because my standing glute's already tired from having done the legs on the other side, right? Have a seat. Let's get some water. Ready? Oh my. Okay, we're going to come to standing behind our chair. Now, it's kind of hard for you to see me when I'm back behind it, so I'm just going to turn my chair to the side, but you're going to stay facing me behind your chair, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to place both of our hands on the back of the chair and we're going to take a step back. I want you to be able to touch the chair, okay? So I don't want you to be so far that you can't touch the chair. But then whenever you come forward, right? So once you come forward, you can look down and you're not right on top of the chair. Okay, does that kind of make sense? All right, here we go. So we're going to hinge forward. Our belly's going to be super tight. And we're going to let our heart fall forward. My hands are on the back of the chair. Now, I'm going to lift this leg up towards the ceiling. And I'm just holding it and I'm breathing. So I'm flexing my foot and my toes are angled down towards the floor. My standing knee is a little bit soft. My belly is tight. I'm not letting my shoulders scrunch down, right? I'm activating. So kind of think about working into your rib cage, maybe lifting up from the upper ribs towards the back ribs. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm talking a lot. I'm trying to take your mind off the fact that your leg is probably really beginning to build some heat in that body, right? Oh yeah, we're holding it and we're breathing. So we're building that heat. The standing leg may be screaming at you about now. We're just going to hold it for a couple more breaths. We've got this. One more breath. Put that leg down. Come up. Did I distract you enough with all of my talking, right? That's good. Not only am I talking about form, which is super important, but it is a little bit distracting too sometimes when you're thinking about all these other things and then you kind of forget about, oh yeah, man, my leg is hurting. Okay, are we ready? We're going to hinge forward. We're going to put our hands on the chair again, right? So you're going to look down at the floor and now we're going to lift that other leg up. Our toes are pressing down towards the floor. So we've got a flexed foot, is what I'm talking about. Now, this is not how high can I get my leg up towards the ceiling. That's really not what this is about at all. And I want you to make sure your hips are staying level. So the hip of the leg that's in the air is always going to want to hike up, but I don't want you to let it, right? So how do you do that? You pull that belly in super tight. Our standing knee is soft, right? So we don't want to have this knee locked out. We're holding and we're breathing. That back foot is flexed. We're just hanging out here for a couple more breaths. We've got this. One more breath. Put that leg down and come up and take a break. Okay, how'd that feel? All right, now the next version of this is the leg is going to extend and then we're going to bring our toes towards the floor and then we're going to lift it up. And our toes towards the floor and lift it up. But here's the thing. What inevitably happens, I'll see this in my classes, is people will be doing this. Right? That's not what this is about. This is about lifting and lowering and lifting and lowering. The top front part of my body is not moving. The only thing that's moving is that back leg. Right? So we're glute and hamstring. Working big old muscles today, aren't we? Big muscles, these big old muscles. Okay, are we ready? Make sure that you can, you're stepping back, you can touch the chair. We're going to hinge forward. We're going to lift that leg back, flex, standing knee is soft. Get those hips square, look down at the floor. Are we ready? Toes touch the floor, lift it up. Toes touch the floor, lift it up and hold. Toes touch the floor, lift it up and hold. Toes touch the floor, lift it up and hold. 3 more. Toes down, lift, hold. 2 down, lift, hold. Last one, lift and hold, breathe. 1 more breath, put that foot down, take a break. Okay, other side, here we go. Hinge forward, other leg lifts up. Are we ready? Here we go. Down, lift it up. Toes down, lift it up, hold. Toes down, Lift it up and hold. Toes down. Lift it up and hold. 4 more. Lift it up and hold. 3 more. Lift it up and hold. 2 more. Lift it up and hold. Last one. We've got this. Lift it up, hold it. Put that foot down and take a break. We have one more thing. You're like, I don't want to do any more of those, Carol. Okay, one more. So this one, if you want to peek at me real quick, what we're going to do, we're going to bring nose to knee and press it back. And nose to knee and press it back, okay? All right, are we ready? Step it back, hinge it forward. Take that leg back first, flex. Standing knee is soft. Here we go. Nose, knee to nose, press it back. Knee to nose, and press it back. Knee to nose, and press it back. Knee to nose, press it back. We got 3 more. Knee to nose, press it back. 2 more. Knee to nose, press it back. 1 more. Press it back. Put that foot down, other side. Here we go. Lift it up. Knee to nose. Press it back. 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 3 more. Knee to nose. Press it back. 2 more. Knee to nose. Press it back. 1 more. Knee to nose. Press it back. Put that foot down and take a break. Everybody good? Okay. I'm going to turn my chair back around. Okay. So now what we're going to do is a crescent lunge. We're on the right side of our chair. You're going to hold on to the back of the chair. The leg that's not next to the chair, you're going to step it back and you're going to be on those back toes into a crescent lunge series. You know what? I think I'm going to keep it this way. I think you can see me better from here. Okay? So you're still facing me. I'm just going to turn this way so you can see me a little bit better. So I'm up on those back toes, right? I'm holding on to the chair. Now, this hand, I'm just going to place it here, kind of on my waist or kind of on this leg. Front knee is bent. We're letting the center of the body sink down. Okay, so it's not, I'm not coming forward. I'm keeping my heart lifted. The center of the body is sinking down. Do you see that? Should be feeling this front leg quite a bit. All right, now I'm going to let my heart fall forward. Then I'm going to lift up, hold on to that chair, squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back. So the opposite arm is at goalpost. Let's let that heart come forward. Press it back. Let that heart come forward. You feel it? Press it back. 1 more. Hang on. Heart comes forward. Now, see if you can let go of your chair and both arms are in goalpost arms. If you want to hold on, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. But if you want to let go, now you're going to twist and you're going to look at me. Or twist to the right. It doesn't matter. You're going to do both sides. Come back in, center, and we're going to twist and look the other way. We're going to come back center, grab your chair, bring that back foot forward, and take a break. How does that feel? I know, right? Okay, we're going to do the other side. Now, you can go to the other side of your chair if that feels better for you, or you can stay on the same side of your chair. You got it. You can hang on to it. So whichever works for you. I'm just going to stay right here. The other leg is going to step back into my crescent lunge, okay? I'm going to give you plenty of time to get into it. So don't, if you're trying to get to the other side of the chair, don't worry. Don't, panic. Oh my gosh. It's okay. Because we really do want to hold this pose, this lunge for a bit, okay? So again, I'm holding onto my chair. My other hand is just kind of hanging out here. It doesn't matter. Important thing here, though, is that heart is not forward, right? I'm not taking my weight forward. My weight is centered of the body. My heart is lifting up, crown of the head to the ceiling, and I'm just sinking down. You should be really feeling this by now. You're like, yeah, Carol, can we move on? All right, are we ready? We're going to let our heart fall forward. Now we're going to lift it up, squeeze the shoulder blades behind the back. Heart comes forward. Lift it up. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind your back. Down we go. See if you can let go of the chair. Play with it, right? It's okay. If that doesn't work for you, it's all right. Down we go. Okay, goalpost arms. Squeeze. Are we ready? We're going to twist one direction. It doesn't matter. Let's come center. Twist the other way. We're revolving our crescent lunge. We're coming back center. Now, listen to my voice. See, can you bring that back foot up and come into a chair pose? Oh, yeah. Can you forward fold? Ha. Roll it up. Nice and slow. We're going to do it one more time on the other side, just for fun. Just come to that crescent lunge, other leg. All right, ready? We're going to revolve it. Let's revolve it. Oh, yeah. Let's come center. Let's revolve it the other way. Let's come center. Bring your hands to your heart. You're going to bring that back leg up into a chair pose. And forward fold. And roll it up nice and slow. How does that feel? Whew, yeah, right? That was challenging. Okay, let's come to seated. And grab a sip of water. Okay, we're going to move into that half Lord of the Fishes pose. So we're going to take our right knee, open it nice and wide. Feel that inner thigh stretching. Take that arm, bring it all the way across your body, grab the chair. Crown of the head lifts towards the ceiling, and then we're going to turn and look over the back of our chair. Let's release that and do that one more time. Lift and twist. And release it. Okay, we're going to let this knee fall down towards the floor. Press your foot back behind you if you want it that way. You're up on those back toes. Heart is lifted. Crescent lunge. Let's release that knee and do that one more time. Pressing the back of the kneecap up. Heart is lifted. And release. Good. Face forward. We're going to let this leg extend that leg out, toes towards the ceiling. All right. Lift. Let that heart fall forward, keeping the back flat. Let's go ahead and lift up and do that one more time. Don't forget to extend the spine first, then let that heart fall forward. And release it. Okay, we're going to do our pigeon pose. So you've got options here. You can cross your ankle to ankle if that feels better for you, or you can cross ankle to knee. Let's extend the spine long and let our heart just fall forward. You should be feeling a pretty good stretch through this hip and glute here. Let's lift up and rock our baby. So we're just kind of moving that joint a little bit. All right, let's do that again. Extend the spine long. This time I'm going to put my elbow here on my knee, and I'm going to put my chin on my fingers and press. And if you don't like this, it's okay. Just do the other version. It's all good. One more breath. And rock that baby. Okay, and the final version, you got two others. If you'd rather either of those two are fine. Or extend your hands up towards the ceiling, out as far towards the wall in front of you as you can go, and then let those hands just drop towards the floor. Release that, and let's do the other side. So we're going to take this knee and open it nice and wide. Bring that hand all the way across your body. Grab the chair. Crown of the head lifts. Turn. Look over the back of your chair and breathe. Let's release that and do it again. Lift and twist. And release. This knee falls towards the floor, pushing that foot behind you, lifting your heart into your crescent lunge. Let's release that and do it again. So it's kind of thinking about pressing the back of the kneecap up towards the ceiling, and you'll really get a nice stretch in the front of that leg. And release it, face forward. Okay, this leg is going to extend out, toes to the ceiling. Lift through the spine, let that heart fall forward. Let's go ahead and come up. Do that one more time. Extend and hinge. Okay, pigeon pose. We're going to cross either ankle to ankle or ankle to knee. Lengthen through the spine and let that heart fall forward, feeling that stretch in this hip and glute. All right, let's lift our heart up, rock our baby. And do that again. Extend first. Oh, let's put that elbow here, chin on fingers, pressing gently. And up we go. Rock your baby. And you can do either of those two versions, or if you like this one, extend the arms up to the ceiling, out towards the wall in front of you, and let that heart fall forward. And release. All right, let's sit back in our chair. You can lean back now. Just place your hands lightly on your thighs, palms facing up. Close your eyes or soften your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Step by step, task after task, acknowledge where you are. That's the best first step. Now ask yourself, what would one small step in the direction of your goal be? Take that step. Now you're on your way. Now you can keep going one step at a time. Don't let yourself be stopped by imperfection or indecision, fear or apprehension. Let go of the hesitation. Let go of excuses. Find another step to take and take it. Make the next phone call. Write the next sentence, cut the next board, sort through the next box. Persist in your action, for it is that persistence that gets the work done. This is the place to start, and now is the time to do it. Step by step, task after task, you'll get yourself where you intend to go. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach up with your right hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that left hand down towards the floor. Release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. Reach up with your hands. Give the head a gentle tug. Release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach up with your left hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that right hand down towards the floor. Release it. Look up just slightly. Open your mouth if you want to stretch your jaw. Bring your hands to your heart. we say Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. Remember, if you would click on that subscribe button, I would appreciate it. Leave me a comment, and I will see you next time.